Hi, I'm Keith Cornell with United Steel, and welcome to United Steel University. This informational video is why knowing coordination information up front is so critical. For more than 40 years, United Steel has worked with general contractors, owners, architects, engineers, subcontractors, and others to build steel structures of all types and sizes. Typically in the construction process, we are provided with a set of contract drawings and specifications, which provide us with critical design information such as piece sizes, dimensions, and locations of structural steel members, which allow us to detail the project. Detailing is the act of providing exact information on shop drawings that will explain to the fabricators exactly how to fabricate a piece. This includes what length to cut the beam, where the holes are located, where plates and angles are welded, etc. Often there are times when coordination is required with other trades, such as the mechanical contractor, the roofer, the electrician, and others who require openings in the structural steel. Openings may be in the floor, the roof, or actually through steel beams to allow for the installation of ductwork, conduit, roof drains, etc. This coordination information is often incomplete, as critical dimensions are not specifically shown or located on the design drawings. This is primarily because the other subcontractors haven't been coordinated this information, or in some cases, haven't even been awarded the project and started this process. This means the actual size and location of these beams and frames shown here and here can't be located to accommodate the mechanical openings. Because of this, United Steel cannot build or install these rooftop beams as well as other roof frames. We can't build these beams because if we don't know this dimension, then we don't know how long this beam is. If we don't know how far apart these beams are, we can't make the supporting girder because we don't know where to locate the holes that carry these respective beams. In essence, this entire area, which is 7 pieces, is now on hold because we don't have enough information to make these beams. To get the project started and to stay on schedule, we begin creating the beams and columns for the rest of the building in our model, working with general contractors to try to get final mechanical specs as quickly as possible. If all goes well and we receive mechanical information in a timely fashion, we can produce all beams and complete the floor and roof framing. It's much easier and cost-effective to detail this steel as we work through the building and avoid having to come back to complete this work, which also minimizes the potential for errors. Just as it's more efficient to detail, it's more efficient in the shop to fabricate and load this material with the other steel within the same area. It's much more efficient in the field to lift roof beams and frames by crane, quickly install them, and then complete them while we are erecting in this area. If we do not receive coordination information on time, we are faced with real issues. To keep construction moving forward, we have 2 options. Option 1, install the beams as directed by our customer with a guess as to the location and then deck over the floor or roof so other trades, such as a concrete contractor, can continue their work. This certainly leaves a cost exposure if we have to move these beams later. This cost can be substantial considering all of this work has to be done from underneath and above our iron workers' heads, which is an added concern for safety that wouldn't be present if the information was provided at the beginning. Option 2 is we could halt all production until we are given mechanical specs. This is never a good option for anyone. This leaves an area of the building incomplete, which prevents our trade and every other trade that follows from performing this critical path work. This results in schedule delays, additional costs for work out of sequence, which includes remobilization time, loss of efficiency in moving from one area to another, as well as crane, manpower, and other equipment costs. United Steel recommends that mechanical packages are awarded early on, as the mechanical contractors need time to work on their shop drawings. Their coordination information impacts the structural steel contractor, which is a critical path subcontractor. By critical path, we mean that if this trade stops, the entire project stops. Since the mechanical contractors have vital information for the structural steel contractors, it makes them a critical path subcontractor as well. By awarding the mechanical packages earlier, mechanical specs can be fully defined up front, and structural engineers can provide exact details on beam size and placement around mechanical openings. This gives us a true picture of the building's design and needs, and helps United Steel complete the job on time with no interruptions. Everyone's happy. That's why knowing mechanical specs up front is so critical. If you would ever like to discuss this process or steel fabrication in general, please let us know. We'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for watching and tune in for future videos.